Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw here in Barcelona, and I'm about ready to go on the Virtuoso Symposium on Crystal Serenity. But we had a chance here to talk to Mateo Hernandez, who's the CEO of Barcelona Tourism, and we're going to get an update on what Barcelona is doing this year and talk about the strategies and the campaigns and a whole lot more on Insider Travel Report. Now, tell us a little bit about the numbers this year that Barcelona is getting, especially from the U.S.
Well, U.S. citizens are extremely welcome to Barcelona and are among the top foreign nationality visiting Barcelona.
I can tell there were a lot of Americans walking around here. And that leads on to my next question. So do you have any figures yet?
Yes, it's 15% of our visitors. So we do have in Barcelona 15 million visitors a year that come from all over the world. 80% of them come from overseas, so come from other parts in Europe or in the world, 80%. So it's a highly internationalized destination. And among them, 15% are U.S. citizens.
Well, I got to tell you, the two hotels that I stayed in, I stayed in two different hotels the last two nights. Almost 100% were Americans walking around, and so they're definitely Americans. And that leads me to that other question. There is sort of urban myth now becoming that Barcelona doesn't want tourists right now because of overtourism. I don't believe that's true, right?
No, it's not true. There's people who complains against everything, as you know, but the city understands perfectly the role tourism and especially U.S. citizens play when visiting Barcelona. And that's a role that all the majority understands. But let me give you a figure. It's when our tourists leave, we ask most of them through a big survey how they were treated. And the average rate is 8.5 among 10.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Now, and in fact, you have a couple of campaigns you're starting. One involves a campaign here internally to Barcelona citizens about the importance of travel and tourism, right?
Yes, one is we should tourism should feel comfortable in the city, and the city should feel comfortable with the visitor, and that's why we changed our way to explain the city. Coming from the classic Visit Barcelona that we've been using for about 19 years. We were pioneers on using this claim that most of the destinations are now using. We changed it into This is Barcelona. And This is Barcelona is an invitation to enjoy the authenticity, to enjoy what we really want to show. Our art, our exhibitions, our concerts, our architecture, our gastronomy, our football.
Our sports, I was going to say about your sports. We're going to talk about that in a second. But yeah, so you're doing that part of the campaign. And the other part is that part of the experiences that you're trying to offer? Rather than just come to Barcelona, you want to highlight specific experiences of why you should go to Barcelona, right?
Yes, our life is short. So we should have enough excuses to live deeply. And visiting is one part of the story, but experiencing is something deeper. And one thing is attending a concert, and the other thing is attending a concert, then having a dinner that has a relation with the concert, with the epocha of the concert, or having a master class before the concert of someone explaining what's going to happen, or having this concert in one of the few human heritage concert halls in the world, which is Palau de la Música, or so transforming the visit into the experience. And that's what Barcelona is willing to transform itself for visitors, from visitors to people who's willing to experience the city and to experience what we really are, and this is Barcelona.
Well, this past weekend when we were here, you had a big experience in I should say Barcelona, right? Beat Madrid, which was 5-3, I think it was. So the team seems to be back. The strategy worked. The new players are in, and you have actually a new stadium coming up, right?
Totally. There's many things happening now in Barcelona. FC Barcelona bet Madrid for the fourth time this year, so that's amazing. And why did they beat Madrid? And that's the essence of Barcelona, because we train people, we invest in young talent, And this city is a city of talent. And we can say talent as Gaudí, as Miró, as Picasso, as Dalí, as many artists. So Barcelona is training the new talent on football. And that's why through this training we really bet Madrid again. And we are building a new team, which is amazing, and it's a surprise.
You have a new stadium too coming
A
up.
new stadium is coming, the biggest stadium in Europe, a stadium that it's being fully transformed, not only as it is, so a place where Barcelonians enjoy football and support their team, but also for others to come and enjoy this unique experience, which is watching and experiencing the best team in the world.
Well, I would love to go one of these days. I've seen indoor soccer with Barcelona. I've seen some players there, but I haven't yet to go there. It's one of the experiences I'm looking forward to someday. Now, the other thing is, of course, the Sagrada, the Familia, the famous church. It keeps progressing, right? Tell us about where are we now with that?
Well, next year, 2026, will happen many things in Barcelona. One of those is UNESCO has decided that Barcelona will be the world capital of architecture.
Okay.
Because Barcelona has a huge heritage on architecture. And also that year, 2026, will be the 100th anniversary of the death of Gaudí. And by that time, Sagrada Familia will be finishing its towers. So the last tower, the Jesus Tower, will be finished. Will be the tallest building in Barcelona. It will be opened by June 2026, and this will be a big step forward, the ending of Sagrada Familia that keeps some time to finish.
I keep coming here every year and looking at what the progress has been made. Absolutely.
And at the end, Sagrada Familia, for the wall, due to its values, due to its architecture, due to its construction process, due to the funding, because this basilica is being funded by tourists, by visitors who pay their ticket, but previously to that was funded by us, by Barcelonians, by individual contributions to the temple, and for many reasons, the quality, the landscape, the story, the values, we are sure that will be one of the must see in the world. Like the Taj Mahal is in India.
It absolutely is such an extraordinary building, extraordinary church, and I've always loved going there. But every year it keeps growing, going, and it is according to his plan, as they say. Right?
Totally, and so Sagrada Familia will be something similar to the Taj Mahal for Europe, not for Barcelona, for Europe. For some willing to come to Europe, they would like to visit Tour Eiffel, they would like to visit Paris, maybe they would like to visit the Colosseo, maybe they would like to visit Rome, and they for sure they will know that they must visit Sagrada Familia, and behind Sagrada Familia there's something bigger, which is Barcelona and the gastronomy, the art, the culture scene.
Well, the gastronomy here is amazing. I went out for dinner last night, and as usual, with tapas and all kinds of things. And your hotels too are amazing too. And that's one of the things I want to get into quickly at the end, because we're about ready to get on board the Virtuoso Symposium on Crystal Serenity. But we all had a chance to be here in Barcelona for 2 or 3 days, and it was great to reconnect. But what is the importance of luxury travel here in Barcelona? How are you as a luxury travel destination?
Well, those travelers really understand the destination. They really appreciate our culture, our identity. This is a city of more than 2,000 years old. That's for you as it's quite a lot. So we love people who try to learn how we are, that we speak a different language, that we have another culture, another way of organizing things. And those luxury travelers are really interested on who we are. And that really makes us proud of hosting them in Barcelona.
Well, you have a lot of great luxury hotels. We're in one now, El Palace, and I've stayed in a lot of wonderful boutique hotels just the past 2 days, and I've been here before and done that as well. But you have no shortage of luxury hotels, right?
Amazing. This hotel, for instance, has a room called Ronnie Wood, because Ronnie Wood used to stay here, but Dalí also used to stay here. So many important people has been staying here. We had some days ago Richard Gere in another hotel. So Barcelona is really welcoming and has every room, every space has a story behind that. It's amazing to understand and to follow.
Absolutely. Well, there's a lot, I went to a hotel where Picasso had his first studio. So here we got some amazing Sarah's Hotel, a great place to visit as well. Where can our travel advisors, go to find out more about Barcelona?
Well, it's our website, which is visitbarcelona.com. You'll find everything. But the best for those travelers is to directly connect us, and we will be more than happy to help them.
Fantastic. Well, Matteo, thank you for taking the time. I know we're off. We're going to go on our cruise. I wish we could stay some more time, but it sounds like there are a great number of reasons to come back soon with all the things going on with the Sagrada, with Barcelona football, with everything about this city. It still remains one of the great cities in Europe and one of the great cities in the world.
Well, and you will be lucky in a few minutes that you will be leaving Barcelona through the sea in a cruise, which is one of the best experiences you can do in the Mediterranean, to see the Barcelona landscape from the sea.
And you also you do great cruise traffic here, right?
Exactly. And U.S. citizens are among the best coming here. More than 500,000 U.S. travelers come to Barcelona to understand and discover the Mediterranean, which is amazing. And so Barcelona highly welcomes them to come to Barcelona.
Anyway, great to see you here. We'll be back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm James Schillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.